Eminem, the legendary rapper from Detroit, has influenced many artists in hip-hop, but Eminem's influence stretched far beyond hip-hop, and even regular people without fame will tell you how Eminem changed their lives and how they became better people because of Eminem. For instance, on Eminem's Believe on Revival, Eminem talks about how Proof made him see that rather than sitting around complaining about how others have things great, it's better to find a way to use the tools you have at your disposal to your advantage and make it in life. This was how Proof was driven, and Eminem learned from him, and now Eminem is able to influence people around the world. But one of the biggest icons so far that Eminem influenced, an icon even bigger than hip-hop artist that Eminem influenced, is Ed Sheeran. Welcome back, and if you're new to the channel, remember to subscribe and turn on notifications. And don't forget to leave a like if you enjoy content like this. Ed Sheeran has become so popular these days that many believe it's alright to group him with pop stars that make manufactured music, but that's far from the truth. Plus, Ed Sheeran's debut studio album had Ed Sheeran as the primary songwriter throughout the album, so singer-songwriter is accurate when describing Ed Sheeran, as he's also a great songwriter. In fact, on River from Revival, Ed Sheeran didn't just write the chorus for the song, he played the drums, recorded the guitar, and did the piano on the song. To put it simply, talent took Ed Sheeran to the top, not pretty boy and beauty standards that fueled the careers of many pop stars. Eminem had a huge impact in Ed Sheeran's life growing up, and Ed Sheeran has even stated that Eminem is one of the reasons he started writing songs in the first place. There's also more interesting information about Eminem's influence on Ed. Eminem's MMLP album was what helped Ed Sheeran get over his stutter as a kid. He got a hold of the MMLP album because his uncle told his father that Eminem was the next Bob Dylan, and because of that, his dad, without knowing the content of the lyrics, bought the album for him when he was just 9 years old. Because of how Eminem rapped fast, melodically, and percussively, memorizing the lyrics and rapping along helped Ed Sheeran get over his stutter, and by the time he was 10 years old, he had learned the lyrics of the entire album. Ed Sheeran also learned that it was cool for him to be himself and accept who he is as a person. In this decade now, Ed Sheeran and Eminem remain one of the few artists that have been able to sell over 10 million equivalent albums worldwide, and they have done this more than once this decade. Eminem with Recovery and MMLP2, and Ed Sheeran with Multiply and Divide. Only Taylor Swift and Adele have done the same, and Eminem remains at the top with someone who he influenced at just 9 years old. Talk about longevity. If you're one of the people that love to criticize River by Eminem featuring Ed Sheeran, please check out our breakdown for that song at the link that pops up now, so at least you know what you're talking about next time you try to diss the song. Thanks for watching. ET signing out.